be. So the subconscious mind runs that, and that's the bit that we need to be reprogrammed. Perception are the same as habits. So the way we talk to ourselves, what we end up doing is that we will surrender what we want for what's familiar every single time, even if what's familiar doesn't serve us, even if it's not getting us the results that we want. Some of you were part of Think and Grow Rich when I invited you on the Empowered Living community. We did an exercise from the chapter on desire. I will take time for us to do the exercise in our subsequent study. Maybe I will let you, if you have that book, Think and Grow Rich, you can bring it out and look at the chapter on desire. There is 6 steps that you are told to do. You can go ahead and do those 6 steps. For some of you, you have also undergone a training on goal setting, which I renamed goal achieving. You've had about 5 mistakes people make when they set goal. You know, if you make any of the 5 mistakes, you are 99% guaranteed to fail. Isn't it a curse? So, and when we fail, there is a loss. There is a loss of time. There is a loss of social status. There is a loss of finance. There is all kinds of negative attachment to fail. If the reward isn't great enough, why would you stay in that place of failure? I know you wouldn't, and me, I will not. You hear people say, I like things just the way they are. I like things just the way they are. I like things just the way they are. When you say that, you are announcing your ignorance to the laws of growth. Laws of growth demands change. There are some things you may hear today, or you have read, or you have listened to in webinars you've been, and it's like, this one, I won't try it. You are blocking your growth. Because we create a pattern when we are living from this I amness that do not serve us. Now that it's your awareness, just pay real attention to what you say. You are now aware that what you say affects you. Pay attention to it. Pay really close attention to what you are speaking into existence in your life. Pay really close attention to what it is that you are claiming your I amness are. We do it by default, yes. It becomes a pattern of thinking, and we don't even know what we are doing. There are 6 key points for changing the I am that do not serve you and claiming your I amness. First one is to be a part of a community. And sincerely, this our community is a community of growth. We have an environment of growth where you cannot go it alone. John Maxwell used to say, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go fast, do what? Go with others. So don't do it alone. I have been in situations in my life where if I had not called some people for help, I would have, maybe you wouldn't be hearing me. you won't be listening to me today. I would have been maybe in an insane, I will be insane. I will be in asylum. I'm saying the reality. But what helped me get through it was because just a moment, somebody is trying to come in and it's like he's not coming in. Okay, you know, I have to look for people that will help me. But I'm not talking about help in terms of money, but you know, words can help. Though you have to do it yourself. Yes, you have to do it yourself. But you need to stay in a community where you will be supported with good teachings and in the idea. Don't live in isolation. When you get around other people, you start to think differently and you get new ideas. I can't just tell you what has happened by my linking up to communities like John Maxwell team. As I said, I'm a member of John Maxwell team. I'm linking up. I follow TDJs. I follow Kenneth Copeland. I follow Joyce Meyer. Because why? Each of them have something that feeds me, that helps me. So don't go it alone. Don't isolate yourself. Another benefit of not, apart from getting new ideas, another benefit of group is you start helping other people. Your story, yes, you will start helping other people. You stop worrying about yourself. You stop being self-conscious. When you are with other people, it's not just all about you. Then there's other people that you can lean in and help and support. I can see Messi Carlo. You are welcome. A second strategy, we are talking about strategy. The first one is to be in a community. The second strategy is to operate from this level of awareness rather than judgment. When you make that mistake, don't beat yourself up and start saying you started it. No. Quickly do what? Make a change. Remember the up until now I talked about. You don't be kind to yourself. A strategy that you can use when you catch yourself using an I am that did not serve you is to interrupt yourself. Stop yourself as you are talking and make that comment. Isn't that interesting? Shift your attention to something else immediately. That will help your subconscious mind not to pick it as a directive. Your attention is drawn to something outside of you. When you catch yourself say, I am broke, your awareness alerts immediately that you are speaking something that does not serve you. You immediately say, isn't that interesting? That book is interesting. You have shifted your attention from that mistake to something else, thereby stopping your subconscious mind taking that as a directive. That shifting of your mind begins the process of separating our being from our behavior, so we are able to catch ourselves. Another strategy is speaking truth. When the doctor says I am sick, the truth is that I am healed. So that may be something they have seen, and I have to speak that truth to myself. I am whole. I am complete. So it's the idea of up until now, when you catch yourself speaking an I am that does not serve you, immediately rephrase it. So when you say, oh man, I love to go for lunch or for dinner, but I'm broke, don't let that word stand unchallenged, even to the person you just said it to. If you are saying it to somebody, don't worry because of embarrassment. Say, you know what, no, let me just correct that. Up until now, I just haven't been able to have access to the resources, the financial means to be able to do that, and I'm working on it, and it's getting better every single day. I remember Oyedepo shared the story when he was starting up the ministry. He would drink garri and he would tell himself, I am rich. And people, the cousin of the wife, were like, we will drink garri and you say you are rich. Stop, go ahead deceiving yourself. Can you say that Oyedepo is deceiving himself now? I don't think so. Mr. Joseph Omo, you're welcome. And so you have to do what? Speak the truth. Immediately speak the truth, because the truth will set you free. When you catch yourself not speaking truth, create a new I am quickly. Here is really a good one. When you catch yourself saying anything about money that comes from scarcity or limitation, one of the I ams will be, I am creating multiple income. I am creating multiple income. I am creating multiple channels through which money can flow to me. Sincerely, this has helped me. I know this year has been tough, but those that have known what I've been through know that I was diagnosed with a brain issue which needs surgery. And you know, when we go to the doctor, the neurology will ask me, how are you today? I am great. That's my answer. That has been my answer. And after a while, I could see myself getting better and better. That's why I'm even speaking to you. If it was some 3 months ago, like February, I will not be here speaking to you, because I was not even answering my calls. It was my son and all the people in the house that were answering my call. But I had to speak the I am I want. I am healed. I am whole. I am great. So enter into observational thinking. That's the next one. Be quick to observe your thoughts. Be quick to observe what you are saying and cut yourself quickly. And when you are able to enter into observational thinking, you catch yourself saying an I am that does not serve you. Enter into, isn't that interesting? Or separate yourself from it. Immediately correct yourself. When you do this deliberately, and intentionally, ideas will start coming to you. When we are committed, it shows up in 3 places. So the next one is commitment. Be committed to make a change. It shows us in your diary, date book. In other words, how we spend our time. Intentionally setting appointments. Then it shows up in how we spend our resources. These days, I don't spend my resources on clothing, footwear. Yeah, we need all that. But how many of you have one-tenth of your clothing since this pandemic started? I know that most of us, we've not even stepped out, and we can't be wearing clothes. But for the doctors, there's a doctor among us here who goes out because they are in the forefront of stopping the pandemic. Most of us, our clothing are there. So I spend on things that build me up. That was why in 2015, knowing what I had planned, my goal is to be a world-class trainer, a speaker that goes from country to country, speaking to heads of industries, speaking to heads of states. And so I somehow knew that at my own level of I cannot be that. But if I can join a team that is already doing that. So what did I do? I had to invest on myself. I had to bet on myself. The investment was huge, but I did it. And that's why some of the things I have done these days is because of that investment. The places I've gone to train, some companies have gone to train their people, is because I made that investment on myself. So the third one, it will show in your relationships. Listen, I always say it. If you have relations, if you are in relationship with people who has no other thing than to gossip, than to complain, than to do, just idle away, watching television, cut yourself from them. Anyway, when you get too busy with your building yourself, you find out that they will just gradually go away. There's something I talk about, self-audit. Always, every year, do a self-audit. I related with this person. How did that relationship serve me? Was it for my good? Did it move me forward to my goal? If not, cut. Oh, this person, I was with this person, and these are the people that build me up. Their words of encouragement is always helping me. What do? Get closer more to those people. We are talking of strategies. The next strategy we have talked about is commitment. The willingness to make the change a priority. You have to do the exercise using money. You can do this exercise using money. What do? You go define how much money you want to make. Exactly how much. The date, what you are willing to give, and put it into writing. And when you do, by the time you go through your goals, that goal, often and on, you will be able to think. My question to you is that, what is your purpose? I've shared my purpose. What is your vision? What is your goal? When you know all this, it will help you. You know, you don't say go only